Welcome to Collage of Health. Thanks for being here today. It is January 20th, 2026. As I mentioned a couple of days ago in past videos, I am retracing some of the Akashic weather information that I received at the end of last year. And we are at the tail end of last year into the start of the new year today. The very start of the new year, I think. I think that's what I'm going to be reading, but I'll try to punctuate the dates. I tried to write notes up that were cohesive, that would be easier to read from than just flipping through my journal and kind of cutting and pasting information as I go along so it's not so distracting. So hopefully you can follow along with ease. Please know that these pieces of information are very cryptic, and there are many ways to interpret them. There really isn't just one way. And what I've discovered is words have multiple meaning, and the significance that we give them is really the attention that we need to put on them rather than me explaining what they quote mean. So this is my reality that came through in the Akashic records when I go into a meditation and go into the ethers and pull through information that wants to be shared with me. I do have some shamanic techniques that I've learned throughout my existence. And so it's not just tapping into the Akashic records. I'm more and more discovering it's also using shamanic gifts that can help to pull information that's needed down for the collective. So that's all I'm going to say for now. Let me start reading. There's a couple pieces I'm going to kind of flip back to my journal for, so I'll try to stop the video when I do that so it's not distracting. So the ETs, I guess it would be, say to me, hear ye, hear ye. You have a contract. They handed me a scroll, accept. You will try to stay and build the house of all. Please, they tell me, open the door to God. Um, it is open, dearest one. Step through, step through. Trepidations, holding hands with other light workers. You will soar. Again, to me, soar has multiple meaning. If you want to hear the other meanings I think it has, you can go listen to the past few videos. They say fly like an eagle, let my visions carry me, step into a cabin that I love, step away from the fire pit of turmoil. For tomorrow, there are greener pastures. So this was written up on, I think, the day after Christmas. I was still in one temporary housing situation that I had been in since December 1st, but then into the new year, I went to a cabin that I did love, and there was a fire pit outside. So kind of cool. Your future here is bright, take it. I see myself digging in the dirt. Cultivate hope for fellow mankind, a new kind of mankind. I see a sprinkle of gold dust on land. I see a wolf protector. You've got this. And then the things that I got that I have put out before, but I'll just reiterate them. I think I put it out on video. Things for the new year. When the snow falls, there will be changes in the air. Count on it. False saviors will come through. Autonomy is key. Forgiveness is possible when you let go of the past. Jesus never left us. He's been here the whole time. He will be made more visible as we open our hearts. Scrolls of time need to be reviewed for better understanding. There'll be a separating of the wheat from the chaff. It'll be made more visible in the new year. Internet technologies will explode this year, which of course makes total sense. We'll be exploring space. It'll be more possible. Even with changes, there will be some stability. We will be seeding the changes that we started to cultivate in 2025, but 2025 was more of a back and forth year, whereas 2026, especially in the mid to latter part of the year, will be kind of flying ahead. And I think that's all I wanted to say about that. Truths will be made known. The counsel of heaven comes to the earth. I see a female ET next to me. She hands me a diamond bracelet. It's an attunement. We go to Egypt and I'm told we started here in the Mesopotamian village, Arta. So you can look up what Arta means, especially its Hindi meaning. It was a peaceful village. It was safe under the earth's crust. I asked, did I come from here? And they say most definitely so. There are villages still there, hidden from sight. Know your ABCs, learn from about the past. Keep digging. You are not done yet. Soar. The world turns and the forgotten ones will be made known by the Christo, Christ body. You might start to see things with greater frequency. Again, this is not only for me, but for you, whoever's listening. These words and how you take them in is how they reflect the reality within which you live. Much changes are on the horizon for all of us. Watch with awe, weather, yes. I see these negative ETs. They are trying to take over the world. They say you must not let them. Anchor your staff in the ground. Bilderberg, I think I want to say that Bilderberg, that's that meeting that takes place with the most powerful people, quote, most powerful people in the world who have plans for us that we aren't aware of. As you walk, hold hands with your maker, stitch together new beginnings in a positive way. Then I saw chess pieces, a rook, and pawns moving aside, river of change, river of hope. My heart says, not today. Is this suffering necessary? I ask, and they say, it's a kind of refinement. I see myself signing a contract soon. Village of hope from ultimate despair. Enki comes through. He's so kind. Jesus says, Sister of love, be the change the world needs to see and hear. Put out videos, a must. Always speak from your heart, always. I see the world opening out and a big hole in the middle. I'm trying to reach for Maharaji, Neem Karoli Baba. He feels formless. Ram Dass, who doesn't normally come through to me, says to me, we are here. I see the gates of heaven. Step through. Behind me is a tornado. Tell me what I need to do. Nothing except hold on to the heart, hope, for your fellow man. Don't desert them. John 2 comes up, and I think that's the wedding at Cana, fishes and loaves. Then on the 29th of December 2025, one final challenge. I feel this weariness. Be prepared. Stand your ground. Defend your reputation. I go to the Akashic Record Library and pull out a book. It's the book of Job. And then later, Mark 16 comes through, which is the ascension of Jesus seen by the apostles. Of course, Job is I think the story of Job is he was very wealthy. He had everything, and then the devil came to God and wants to take it away from him, and um, God allows that test, which of course I think Job wanted himself, and things are taken away from him, but he continues to have faith, even from being a wealthy man to a poor man. So if you're a biblical scholar, you know the Bible, you probably know it better than I. So feel free to do your own interpretation. That's just what I've gathered over, I guess, the years that Job has come through to me. Find time for prayer, embrace the little things, time for the world to retreat for now and harness resources. A new day will begin very soon. Right, left, center. Silver will continue to soar. Soar is underlined. Gotten the double meaning of soar. I've mentioned in previous videos. Unprecedented levels. Rights will be wronged and wrongs will be righted. Um, In 2026, I see the superhighway being built in obscure places like Tanzania. And then just going to stop this video for a moment while I pull up this other piece that I want to read. Okay, so this came up. Um, this is around the 26th, 27th of December. And in the past, I would get all these places in the world and I would look them up and like the last, I don't know, a while ago. And recently, as you can tell from my videos, places of interest don't come up as much as they used to. But in this reading, it did. Tanzania, Africa, points of interest, Sweden, Norway, Denmark, new treaties, 1896, 1898, cutlery, Mission Impossible, great technological advances will flow with ease, new brotherhoods will start. Somewhere in Australia, there will be some kind of a spill, a reedy place, and Adelaide might have come up. I'm not really sure. Iceland, Ferdinand, World War One, trigger happy somewhere. It might be abated quickly, question mark, sea, battles north, Arctic, Russia, question mark, Scandinavian countries, again, question mark. ETs will try to stabilize the situation. Important for each person not to project their own wrongs onto others. So to do our shadow work, so to speak. Um, Sore house for me, I wondered, soar, don't gallivant with fools, money. April, I'm on the right path. Hopefully, this as words for all of us. We're on the right path. Continue on, continue on. So, thanks for listening. And I'm going to try to do a video so I can catch this up, and then videos as I'm called to do thereafter, which I'm guessing will be pretty regular. Have a good day.